Good beautiful morning, besties. Welcome to a Saturday. It's currently 5:35. During the week, I struggle sometimes to wake up at 5 o'clock when my alarm goes off, but of course today on a Saturday, woke up on the dot without an alarm. My alarm is set till 6. It hasn't even gone off yet, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that I did want to sleep in. We're starting our day off with a little morning run. So we're just kind of warming up our body here first before we head out. Actually, I already started working out. I did about 20 minutes, but I just randomly got this urge to want to go for a run. And so I'm like, let's do it. I bought myself a running vest. I have been wanting one of these for a while, but I didn't really want to get one because I'm like, do I really need it? But after much thought and deliberation, yes, I do need it. Let's try it on. It's so cute. I usually go walking and running with a little crossbody bag, but that crossbody bag tends to swing and it hits against me and it can get quite annoying. So on the back here, it has a little space for a bladder. This is typically, I think, something you would take on a really long distance run because I don't think I could even drink that much water. I usually do about 3 miles. That's the most that I've done. I want to progress to 5 miles, but for now, we'll stick to my 3 miles. And I really want to try to put the water in here and just kind of see what it's like to run with one of these. I always thought it was cool when people would be like, I want that to be me. It has a zipper pocket on this side. It has a little pouch for something here. Another pouch over here. I believe usually you could put like extra water bottles in here if you want, or in this one. Oh, it's got a Velcro pocket up here. We're gonna go fill this up. Let me show you what I've got here in my little setup. So I really am just getting used to this vest. Like, I don't really have many things, but I like that it's out of the way. Or at least I think. I don't know. We'll give you a review afterwards. But I put my phone in here. I've got my GoPro stick in here. And did I pack 5 nerd clusters? Because all the marathon runners do it. And I don't really need it for my mid 3 mile run. Yes. So I am going to take a liquid IV with me to run for hydration. I'm going to fill this up first though, because I think you're supposed to mix it with 16 ounces of water. Okay, we're going to drop... Okay, he's gonna help me because I can't do things on my own. Clearly. Like, can you hold it, lovely assistant? Gracias. I'm gonna put in a liquid IV packet. This is the strawberry lemonade one. I've been using it when I go on my runs and I feel like I like it. It tastes like a red Powerade. I'm gonna drop the packet. Oh no! Clearly I can't do things on my own. So this one. Oh, I think some people said to take out all the air. Que saques el aire, porque luego cuando vas corriendo, va haciendo, se va moviendo. Okay. Okay, gracias, lovely assistants. So we're gonna give it a good little shake. And now my lovely assistant will place it in my back. Por favor. Acá. Acá arriba creo. ¿No?
Pues trae una.
Oh, esa entonces.
Pero ¿y de arriba?
¿Y se cae?
Se va a doblar.
Nos vamos a practicar. Practice. So thirsty. No sale. No sale. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Read the instructions.
Mira.
Okay, we are back. I did about 2 miles. I had to come back because we're going to Mexico and my mom wanted to leave by 8. It's already 7:30. I waited way too long to do my run. I love that it has a little lock and on thing so that when you have it upside down, you really avoid any spillage, and you do have to cross it like this so it's not flying all over the place. But I love this vest. It's gonna come in really handy during the spring and summertime because it tends to get really hot out here and I'm gonna need the hydration. It makes you feel extra cool when you're out there running. Plus, I love that it has all the pockets. It's very hands-free. It's nice. It's so enjoyable. Moral of the story, do you need a running vest? No. Should you get one? If you want one, I say go for it. Next, I want to go and make myself some egg bites because I feel like I struggle a lot to make breakfast meals. I tend to stick to just my protein shake, which I feel like is good enough, but I feel like I could be doing better, and so I want to try to just plan out better breakfast meals. I feel like it's just a great start to my day. You know, I'm fueling myself off on the right foot, and it just kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day, makes me want to eat as good as I did in the morning. And so I just want to try to make a little quick grab and go breakfast that I can have with my protein shake. And I saw these egg bites on TikTok, so I want to try to recreate those. We're gonna go and do that. As you can see behind me, we got my clothes on the floor. We are also resetting because it is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. We gotta reset for the week, make sure all the clothes are washed. But I also wanted to take the time to recharge, and I feel like it was really nice to just lounge and not do much other than read. You heard that right, besties. I am in my reader girl era. Let me show you my books I'm working on. I have 2. That's right. Not 1, 2, actually 3. Because I'm also reading The Artist's Way, except that one I'm taking my time to read it because it's one of those ones where it's more of when I need it, I'm reaching for it. I'm reading like a page a day, 2 pages a day. It doesn't really matter. I don't have like a set time that I want to finish it. But I'm also working on that book. I'm working on The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. I showed you guys this book last time, and it is so good. Also, one of my besties said to read, I think maybe the sequel to this one, The Kind Worth Saving. After I've started reading this book, I think I'm gonna follow up on that one because this book is really good. I very much so enjoy it. I have come to the conclusion that I love a thriller book, a good suspenseful, jaw-dropping, page-turning, twist and turns type of book. The more it makes my jaw drop, the better. And the other book that I'm reading is for my book club at work, which is so fun. I have always wanted to be in a book club, and I'm finally in one. And it's so fun to read something and then come together and share your thoughts, your opinions. So the book that we're reading is called The Scythe, and I'm usually not a dystopian type of person. Like, I don't really care for those types of movies or books, but this one is one that is mixed again with that whole jaw drop thriller suspense type of writing, and so it really captivates me, and I just want to keep reading more and more. But I have to hold myself back on this one because obviously don't want to read too much that I'm ahead of everyone else, and so I have to read at a pace where I'm keeping up with the other readers. And so it's kind of cool, but also at the same time it's a little frustrating because I gotta hold myself back, especially if the book is good. But so far this book is really good. Time to make my egg bites. So I'm gonna try to make only 6 little egg bites in the small one so that I can just cook it in our little mini oven instead of having to cook it in the big oven. I'm going to use some chicken sausage. I've never tried these before. I'm not really a sausage girl. I don't really like the taste of sausage, but These, since they're chicken, I might be down to like these. These have basil, mozzarella, and sun-dried tomatoes in them. Sounds good. And then I am going to use some bell peppers. We're going to mix in a little bit of onion, throw in some baby arugula, and some cheese, as well as our eggs. We're gonna pop them into the oven for about, I think, 20 minutes-ish. I'm gonna do around 375, but I'll keep an eye on them, see how they turn out. While my egg bites are baking, I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare, but I thought I'd try these out. So I got these for my birthday from Sephora. Unfortunately, by the time my birthday rolls around in November, all the good gifts are gone. So this was the only option. Literally, I could not choose. I think the one that I wanted to try was the Youth to the People, if they had that last year, or it was like something else that I wanted to try. But you know what? I've never tried the Glow recipe, so I'm excited to try it and see what I think. So this is the Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. Oh, so that's not what I was expecting the consistency to be. It's a little slimy feeling, but not as slimy as you would think. I do like the scent. Normally I don't like scented items, but the scent on this is very light and not too strong where I can smell it on my face. So I actually quite enjoy that. That felt very hydrating. The other one is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Normally I do niacinamide in the morning, but I guess we're doing niacinamide at night. We're feeling like switching things up tonight, so we'll try this in a little bit. I'm gonna let this soak. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and do all of that. Decided to put on a little nose strip because the blackheads on my nose have been out to play recently, and I need to get rid of them. So I finally remembered to put one on. I've been meaning to put one on for a while, but I always forget. And then after I do my skincare, I'm in bed, I'm like, dang it, the nose strip. So today I finally remembered on time. So next we're gonna try the little niacinamide. The consistency of the products is very gel-like. Again, same scent, very nice, very subtle. The products do feel very hydrating, which I like. So far I like them. Plus the packaging is so stinking cute. Like, look at this pink color, it's adorable. That alone would sell me. Ah, that scared me. All right, -1 point for the jump scare. So I have been wanting to find a really moisturizing body lotion. Also, don't look too closely at my legs because I haven't shaved them. I actually shaved them not that long ago, but I swear my hairs grow back so fast. Anyway, this is actually very nice. This feels so hydrating. I love this. I normally stick to the same body lotion, but I'm trying something new today because I feel like I've gotten used to, or my skin's gotten used to, my usual body lotion, which is either the Gold Bond or the Lubriderm. And I feel like I just have to be rotating lotions every once in a while, or moisturizers, whether it's for my face or my body, because I think my skin gets used to it and it works so good for an X amount of time, and then once I use it for too long of a time, it's like, hey, we need something new. So time to switch it up, and I wanted to try this one out and actually really liked it. Naturium, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion. First impression rating would be a good 8 out of 10. Since we're on the pink theme, let's use my little Laneige lip balm here. This one for me is more of a nighttime lip balm because it's so thick. It's very moisturizing, but it's really thick. And last but not least, a little moisturizer for the face to seal the deal. Love having little self-care moments because I find that this is something I tend to speed through during the week. Subconsciously, I'm thinking about all these other things and I'm not really taking the time to just slow down and really enjoy the whole skincare process. I'm also really excited because I just ordered my projector. So we're gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna be projecting it onto this wall. I don't really know how big it's gonna be. Like, I don't know if that's enough space right there. Or I was thinking maybe I could project it onto here at times. But again, I don't know if that's enough space. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out once she gets here. But this has been a lovely little chill Sunday or weekend. I feel like I really allowed myself to enjoy this weekend. I tend to bring work home with me. And it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes I'm just constantly thinking about work because it is such a huge part of my life. Like, it takes up a good 80% of my life. And so all I think about is things related to work. I'm like, I don't want to think about that outside of work. This is my time. This is my weekend. I don't want to be thinking about work. And it happens even if I tell myself not to think that way. But I know that I just have to keep reminding myself to not let my mind fall into that rabbit hole when I start thinking about work, and just kind of acknowledge when it's happening and work towards moving away from those thoughts. And I really did that this weekend. I really told myself that I'm leaving work at work and I'm not thinking about it at all. And I really enjoyed this weekend. I just did literally something simple. We went for a run. We went to Mexico for a little birthday party. We ended up staying in this hotel at this town in Mexico, and right next door they had a little buffet. We went to it, which felt like my childhood in Mexico because it was homemade food that was made from like a tia. Like, you could tell she's a tia or a mom, you know, and her tortillas reminded me of my tia. My tia made the best tortillas ever. And she used to make us huevo con weenie. They had huevo con jamon, which isn't the same but similar vibe. The hot cakes, they call them over there, or pancakes, were very delicioso. Everything was just so good. It was totally random. A little random getaway. It was me, my dad, my mom, and my sister. And it was just totally, oh, and Gigi, of course. But it was just totally random, a little getaway. And it was so fun. I just allowed myself to enjoy it and be present. Now I'm setting myself up for a successful week next week. Like, so many little things to be grateful for that we just overlook, or we don't end up enjoying because we're so stuck in our heads. We're so stuck in all of the bad things that are going on that we don't let ourselves focus on the good things that are happening. Big or small, those moments are good and they bring joy into your life. Love them, acknowledge them, let yourself live in them, be present in them. Just take a deep breath. We're gonna get through it, besties. One day at a time, one step at a time, working towards our goals, being present, and enjoying the good little things in our lives, because that's what matters. Okay, let's pull these out. They have this weird shape. I did about 1 egg per little cup. And I don't know how I feel about these ones. I was hoping it would be kind of more like a boiled egg, but I really hope when I open it, it's not runny, because I'm not a runny yolk person. Oh man, I hope they cooked all the way through. Oh, seems they did. Ooh, look at it. I kind of wish I didn't brush my teeth yet so I could try this, but it's okay. We will try it tomorrow. Look at these. These look fun. I just hope that the egg yolk is not runny. It's not looking like it's runny, so I'm hopeful. As you can see, on the bottom is where all of the color is. So I'm going to save these pop them in the fridge, and I'll heat them up in the morning to eat with my protein shake. ¿Lo querías probar ahorita? Pues pruébalo. Me dice si está bueno, que ya me lavé los dientes. Si no está bueno, yo no lo hice, ¿eh? ¿Está bueno? ¿A qué sabe?
A huevo. Huevo salchicha.
¿Está buena la salchicha?
Ujú.
Le eché chili powder y todo.